I wouldn't want my music up all on your stream.
And they heard you singing because we are live. What's going on, everybody? It's Mouse from Dungeons D-Bags. I'm here with the usual suspects on Sunday Night Game Nights. We're joined with a full roster of the cast and a brief overview of what happened last week. Our party basically traveled from the Autumn Fey Court and was trying to make their way through the Fey Woods, where they were set upon by an emissary. What's going on, Goon8? Thank you for checking in. Hear me while you. Well. Oh no. I'm getting stream follow bombed. Going L8, 4, and 9. What the heck is going on? I need to mute that. Anyway. Like I was saying before, we were set upon by the forces from the Fey Court of Winter, which turns out to be an assassination unit or death squad headed up by none other than some of Lazarus' extended family. They killed one of them, the female, and stole her identity, and now they're making their way to the Fey Court of Winter, where they're trying to infiltrate in order to save Alice, who is the princess of the Fey Autumn Court, and a person whom Lazarus cares about deeply. I think that summarizes about everything. Did I miss anything?
Nope, sounds about right.
Cool.
Yep.
Alright, so now you guys are preparing to embark into the Winter Court. As soon as you enter the realm, you'll probably be set upon, or you'll probably be discovered pretty quickly, since they're at a heightened state of, given what they're doing, they're probably going to be on alert. So
wait, so what did each person spend their downtime doing again?
I was trying to get Fred to like me.
Okay.
That's right.
I tried to strengthen relations with Pandora.
All right.
To make her not be so hatredful of me.
All right. Who else?
Let's see into the future. If this was going to end up horribly or not.
Well,
We're going to end up horribly. I'm predicting.
I'll let you have 2 inspiration that you can, since you were preparing to do that. You have 2 points of inspiration you can delegate. You can either use
Nice.
you can either use it yourself or give it to another player.
Is that me?
No, it's Galfus. He's
okay.
He's an oracle, so he can kind of divine the future a little bit.
Oh, I see.
Since he was using his prep time to do that.
Everybody?
Keep
Yeah.
one for me, then I'm going to give one to Dumbo.
Okay.
Ooh.
But-
I think
Balthazar really wasn't doing much. He just kind of keeps to himself.
All right.
I think the only thing I was doing was training the dog or something.
Training the
I remember
dog.
quite-
Oh yeah, you were trying to steal the bard's pet. I remember now. Yes. Plan.
Well, because he started to. I think it's because like
I
he
didn't do very
realized.
well.
Yeah, he didn't do very well, and then I had an ammo handling check,
Yeah,
which
he
is
was helping.
funny because I suck at ammo handling. And so I figured with that, I was using my downtime to get to know him better, and for me to try to like train him a little bit.
I believe the headway he made in that he's actually friendly. He's not like,
Yeah, I think that's how it ended.
yeah, he was friendly towards you guys, but he wasn't like, he didn't
I'll
like
die for you.
love you
He didn't
guys.
like
Yeah.
us.
Right. But I think when you take the form of his mistress, though, that changes, and he does what you ask without
Yeah, that's fair.
hesitation. Yeah. Okay, so that's where we are right now. Anybody else doing anything extra before you guys disembark. It's been a long rest, and I guess you guys waited the full 8 hours, did a long rest, and you stayed the night in your camp without.
So I'm going to cast Disguise Self and Comprehend Languages on myself.
Okay.
I suppose when we're getting close enough, within time, I'll end up casting Pass Without a Trace, just to shroud our initial entry.
Okay. So you make it to the. Everybody roll a stealth check, real quick.
And you get to add 10 to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
You said everyone? Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's group. It's gonna be group based. So
Oh, I got a nat 1.
33.
33, God.
Well, a lot of you.
Nat 1.
Two of you rolled awful, but everybody else rolled just enough to make the group stealth fine. So you guys are
Oh
good.
my goodness.
So
Every now and again, you hear me kick like a rock or something.
I had got a lucky roll right off the bat.
all right. So even because it was with disadvantage, because I was going to give you insight, but given the alien nature of Galvus's magic, it's not something they were easily prepared to detect, even though they have and see invisibility and stuff like that, because they do live in the Feywilds, and there's a lot of invisible spells and illusion spells. But given the alien nature of Yennefer's magic, I guess somehow that it made it through their defenses, and you were able to make it all the way up to where you can see the castle of the Winter Fae. It lies in the clearing, just below. You're approaching from a hill, and then down in the valley, you see two rivers, and then forked at the river is this giant crystalline castle.
So, how do we get inside?
What's the front door?
Oh, that's right. I forget. I'm posing as a
Some of you.
prisoner.
And Yennefer gonna sneak in.
You're gonna sneak in? How are you gonna do that?
You saw how good I am with stealth.
Hmm.
I mean, I can get in, no problem. It might be harder for you.
Oh, what?
So what do you say, Pandora? We just walk in the front door. I have returned!
Hey, look, the king's back.
I think I should take the lead on this one. I'm the lady.
I mean, worst comes to worst, if we can see an opening, I can always teleport myself inside.
That's just something that you can do.
I can teleport. Once.
So you're trying to. So what's the plan? How you guys just walking up into the place, or what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to lead the group that decides that they want to go. Like, that's not stealthing. I'm just going to walk up confidently because I belong here.
Okay.
And I forget. Am I the only prisoner?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah, I think so.
I would say that beforehand you guys have used some of your rope or whatever and have tied my hands.
Makes sense.
And I think Yennefer said he was carrying your weapon to bring it to you or something.
All right.
Okay.
So I am walking a little bit slightly behind Yennefer. I guess I'm assuming some of you guys will be next to me on either side, but I'm I'm trying very hard to be the prisoner looking.
I think the forefront group was Pandora, Laz, and Karis, if I remember correctly, with his dog with the illusion.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever discuss how the sneaking group was going to actually sneak in? Because we didn't know, because we didn't actually see the place yet.
You probably look around for like a opening or something.
We can do a few more prisoners.
Did you have any? Were you binding, Dumbo? Or are you taking him as a prisoner? Or
Yeah, we're doing we're doing ropes around, like easily untiable ropes, but
okay.
on surface glance look good.
Well, he has
Fake
those.
magic.
You have those shackles you got from the slave trader too. Just
That was me.
yeah.
I believe I did put that in my character trait because I'm the
so-
one that looted that off.
I remember somebody took them.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Put those on, then put the key in your mouth.
Let's see. Or no, put the key a little bit up my trunk hole. I don't know.
Why not?
Hey, you're pretty strong.
Let
You
me
could
say,
probably snap the rope if worse comes to worse.
I mean, I could easily probably snap it, but let me just see. I think yes, iron shackles. Yep, I did have that in my thing.
Alrighty.
So, reminder, you do have inspiration.
Yes, thank you.
As you stroll up. As you stroll up on the horizon, the city vanishes, but you can still see the stairways leading up to it, and then it kind of shimmers and go in the light. You know, there's probably some kind of protection magic or seal magic on it, protecting entry from the city from outsiders.
So one final thing before, as you're stepping up, I'd like to cast detect magic on myself.
Okay. There's a lot of magic.
Yeah.
a lot of illusion. Was it with the abjuration magics?
No problem. I'm just using it just in case they're testing. Do anything?
Okay. No, you see, as you make your way up these stairs, you see a well, here I'll just. Here's what it looks like for everybody.
Huge. Oh my goodness, it's getting bigger.
Yep.
Giant fairy.
Yep. So you see this androgynous young Fey man. Well, it could be a man, could be a woman, or a little girl.
It looks like a woman, honestly.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
But
Where are the breasts?
he sits waiting expectantly with his hands behind his back with a smile, a closed mouth smile, as he watches you approach. Lazarus, you know that is your cousin Puck from Haven.
Hey, what happens when you replace with an F?
Oh,
Very
I don't
very
give a fuck.
witty. Wow.
all right. As you guys approach, he waits for you to fully come to you before he addresses you, and as you get within 10 feet, he nods slightly at Pandora, and then looks over. His eyes kind of widen ever so slightly in surprise, and this tight smile that was touching his lips like leaves for a second. Cousin, I did not think you would be joining us.
Yeah, I didn't either, but here I am.
I did
Interesting.
what she requested of me. I've convinced Pandora to join us, and I've found some other allies as well, and one prisoner.
Yes. Why didn't you just kill the thing? He says, kind of flicking his fingers in disgust.
I figured it'd be more amusing to torture it first.
Ah,
I
I suppose we should learn our future enemies, he says, for study and all that.
just kind of, when he says torture or whatever, I kind of squint and fuck as I give like a grunt.
He snaps his fingers. Take that thing to the dungeons, please. And one of the guards, well, two of the guards from the side come in and take custody of Dumbo Nobody have a problem with that, I'm assuming?
No, I don't interfere.
No.
Not.
I say I will though have given like a slight little bit of resistance. Just like I'll fight back a little bit. Obviously not very hard, but I kind of just like enough to like make it look like I really don't want to go willingly.
As
For
they
convincing purposes.
as they feel you resist a little bit, they say something in a language you don't understand, and once you do so, your limbs go stiffen and then relax, but you can't move them.
Now, if I remember, sorry, my son barged in there, but if I
Of course.
remember, I was gonna be trying to get into the dungeons with him, right?
Yeah, so you're gonna.
Help him get out. So
Yeah.
So Galphus,
My-
you guys are following the two. Gal,
yeah,
thanks for like District Gaming. All right,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hang out with Yennefer and try to come back.
all right. So
And
yeah, because my original plan is I was gonna go into a wild shape, maybe like a spider form, and hide under Dumbo somewhere.
well,
yeah, you do that, and then I'll go my own.
let's say
But if I miss my opportunity before, that's fine.
you once you lose your concentration. No, because you can keep your concentration up when you're wild shape.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Okay, I forgot.
Let's
about
say.
that.
Wait, what kind of spider are you? Like, are you like a really small spider?
Yeah,
Like
just like like maybe like a little wolf spider. Something.
Yeah, remember, Galphus has
Okay.
to stay within 30 feet of you, or he does not. He's not covered underneath your illusion,
I got this. I'm fine on my own.
right?
so.
That can happen.
All right, so Galphus is
Maybe
trying to
I can
stay
also take
within
off my
range. Yeah, Galphus is just following within range.
What?
Roll a stealth check, Galphus. Because I'm not. If you turn into a spider and just is sitting on him, you don't have to roll Yennefer, but Galphus roll a stealth check.
Plus 10.
Ooh,
Plus 10.
plus 10,
So
yeah.
22.
Okay.
Even a natural 20, but
Okay, that's it's good. If you didn't, as long as you hit a nat 1, you should have been good. All right.
saw the future, and I knew they were going to be looking at that one direction at that time, so I took advantage.
All right.
Wait, so is Galphus the one that's a spider?
Ooh,
Yeah.
No,
Yennefer.
that's Yennefer.
Yennefer.
Okay. Well, Yennefer, what I would have done is so if you're the spider, I probably have you like, so you're at the very bottom of my trunk, and I kind of lightly wrapped my trunk into like a little, I curled it a little bit, kind of like a little ball, and you're kind of like in the middle of that, so concealing you.
Okay. In the back of your mind, you hear this warm, "Thank you. It's nice here."
I just kind of
Mm,
shiver in slight creepiness.
let's see. All of them roll +5. Ooh, you're lucky. All right. So you're doing some sus things, okay, but they really don't know what you are, so they're not really thinking too much of it.
Say me?
Huh? Yeah, you're like squirming with your trunk and everything, and you're doing weird things, and but they don't have a lot of outside contact with the other races, so maybe they just think you're just weird, and that's how people are outside of. But they take you through they say something in Sylvan, and they put a hand up. Their hand glows slightly blue, and as they do, it's like it's like shimmering almost like a mirror, and they walk through it, and as they do, you see you're closer now to this giant palisades of this crystalline palace, and you go in through the gate, but you don't go up to the palace proper. You immediately take like a left, and then you're taken down, and you descend further until you reach the dungeons. And that's where you guys currently reside. Meanwhile, the rest of the party, you are still conversing with Puck.
So, is Puck the top dog here?
No, Puck is not.
I thought.
Your uncle is. Your uncle Oberon.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Your uncle Oberon.
I'll ask him where he is.
Oh, are you sure you want to speak to Father? It should be so entertaining to watch you two reunite once more. It shall warm my heart indeed, he says, as a smirk appears on his face, knowing that Oberon was one of the kings you had to usurp in order to uh, conduct your failed coup.
I I definitely I know the amusement you're going to get from it.
Oh, I don't think
Yeah.
you do. Poor Lazarus. Always thought you were so much better than everyone else. Oh well.
Yeah.
But I suppose you're not better than anyone anymore, are you? Well, it should be interesting. So why are you back? He says, kind of looking suspicious.
Um, I've returned as a changed man.
Well,
I've been through like trials and tribulations the past few weeks, and I've seen the error of my ways.
the error of your ways. I don't know. I still
I
see.
self
Roll deception.
I selfishly put my thirst. Okay,
Sorry.
roll deception. No, it's okay. Deception. If I can find it, there's. I selfishly put my thirst for power before the bonds that we shared, and that may perhaps be unforgivable, but I've come back to beg for forgiveness.
Father is a bit weak when it comes to mercy, he says, but it can't be helped. He says that's what I need to learn if I'm to ever rule. But I don't know, seems like a waste of time to me. He's like, you look different, you smell different. He gets a little bit closer. But I still see that same arrogance in your eyes. Maybe Father can make more of it than I can. Oh well. Come, he says.
I'll follow.
I shall direct Pandora around if that works for you.
Alright. Alright, Pandora and everybody, you're taken before the king. You're brought in the same way, you see the same spires, but you're taken up to the palace proper. Once you climb into, you're taken open these large ice, it's like perpetual ice gates, but they open inwards and they're carved brilliantly with different scrollworks in Sylvan, and they have different depictions of scenery on it, of like deer and sprites and what seems like visages of kings past, and you're brought into this large, grandiose, what's it called? A throne room. And I wasn't sure who was going to make it this far, so I'll put your tokens on the screen.
Speaking of screen, mine is completely black.
Yes, yours will be completely black. Because I have to turn your visions on. Alright. Lazarus, you should see.
I cannot see.
Can Lazarus see?
I can.
Okay, fantastic.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Balthasar cannot.
Balthazar. Balthazar, did you sneak in with the other two, or were you just coming in?
I was sneaking in.
Okay, so you're in the dungeons with the rest of the other two. Karis, you're with Lazarus, so you should be able to see now.
I still can't see.
Same.
Okay, I can see.
Don't worry, I'll get you.
I saw the ping go down, but
No, it should be just me and Lazarus who can see anyways, I think.
There you go. And then who else was there?
Pandora.
Pandora. Important NPCs, Pandora. And then you're going to report to the king with these two in tow. And there's Puck pompously standing by his father. And I will do this for the benefit of everybody who isn't here. I'm going to make another character who's just going to be able to let everybody see what's going on. Our heroes. Great.
Is it supposed to be light for me?
I'm gonna create a thing so you guys can see. I'm gonna name the character Viewer. And it can be in all players' journals, and it can be seen by all players. Save. And you guys are the fly on the wall. And now you should be able to see, because I did this for the other group, and it made like splitting the group a lot easier so people knows what's going on. Alright, can everybody see now?
I
Yes.
can.
You cannot? Who can't?
You just have to make sure to change your as to viewer.
Yep. So yeah, if you go to view, if you click on viewer, if you're not on the scene, if your character isn't on the scene, you should be able to see through viewer.
It's on the bottom right.
Oh, a lot of guards and their dogs. Goodness.
Mm.
Is that a rabbit?
Mm-hmm. It's Harrigan.
Harrigan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I must.
That is a good module. Well, it's a good book, by the way.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I want to pick it up just to read it.
Yeah.
Sure look good.
All right. So, you brought in. You see these rows of just magic armor sentries with these motionless blink dogs just standing right next to them, and they just watch you coolly as their eyes follow you as you make your way towards the King Oberon as he sits on his throne.
I run my. Sorry.
You feel like it, as the closer you get to the throne, the more of a chill you get. It seems to get colder and colder as you make your way closer to the throne, and you can see the frost on the air.
So as
I
I
remember this room.
as I walk up, I kind of run my hand through the Fred's hair to make it look like we're bonded.
Okay.
Look natural.
All right. He looks pleased with himself. He looks pleased with himself. Looks up at you expectantly and licks his jaws. And then as you guys finally make it to the pedestal of where the throne sits, and then Puck climbs halfway up the stairs and takes a formal stance and bows formally to his father. King Oberon, I present you the usurper and Mistress Pandora.
Oh.
All right. He looks at you and lets an uncomfortable amount of time passes. He finally sits up in his throne and leans forward as if to get a better look at Lazarus. This is unexpected. I'll just give you a better look at King Oberon. Oh. That's what King Oberon looks like.
Kind of looks like Aquaman.
A little bit.
Ice Quaman.
Ice Quaman.
Ice Aquaman. Ice Cream Man?
Yeah. He is definitely a lot taller and brawnier than most of the other Fae you guys come across. Lazarus, he says. Now, why would you come here?
I will Finish, I'm sorry.
So why would you come here if not to die by my hand, he says.
Without saying a word, I will, through gritted teeth, I'll, drop onto one knee and begin to grovel.
Ooh. He kind of arches an eyebrow at this.
I've come to pledge myself to your cause.
Roll deception.
Please let it be high.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
Against his better judgment, he revels in your shame, and a smile can't help but touch his lips as he sees you grovel at his feet. I'm nothing if not merciful, he says. Out of the memory of my dear brother, I suppose it would be a shame to see his line end.
Thank you for your kindness.
But, he says,
Oh, God. His blood is like boiling.
I bet. We should have to test your loyalty. As luck would have it, I've just the task, he says.
Anything.
Rumor had it in the past you'd had dalliances with the Princess of the Fey Court of Autumn. Is this true? He arches an eyebrow.
Yes.
Good. Now, because of the game you set afoot, things have been pushed into motion, and given the will of the Lady Archfey, it's unavoidable. We will have to one day leave the safety of Savannah. But we will do so as conquerors, he says. So, I aim to succeed where you failed, he says. Biting poison into his word.
You've done a pretty good job so far. Yeah, I'm sure.
Indeed, he says. But I can't suffer Alice to live. As long as she lives, there would be a challenge to my rule, and we will have trouble with the Autumn Court. The Summer Court would fall in line just as easily as well as the Spring, but only the Autumn has the strength to challenge me still. I'm afraid their king will probably lose all of this fight. And, once more, we can convince the others to go to war if we blame it on an outsider.
See. The perfect scapegoat. My
Indeed.
lord.
I believe we should also test Pandora in a similar way. Should we not present both of them to Lady Alice?
Yes. All right. Alice dies at your hand, and you will bring news to her death across the four courts. And once you do so, you will say that her blood was spilt by outsiders. And you will rally them to war under me. Do you agree to these terms?
Yes, uncle.
Very well, he says. Well, as I've taken residence in the King's chambers, you'll find your new accommodations less opulent than you remembered. But I trust they shall suffice, he says.
Sure.
You're dismissed. He waves his hand.
Yes, he'll quickly get off of his knees and make way.
Alright. Meanwhile. Alrighty. Let's see. And then we have Balthazar. Maybe 60. Let me know if you get Balthazar. Can you see?
Sorry, have my mic muted. Yes, I can.
Fantastic. All
I'm
right.
still trying to get used to this mic because I have to fold the microphone up to mute it and not hit a button like most mics.
Right. All right. Yenfer, Dumbo, can you see?
We can see. I can see.
All right. That
Who
leaves.
did? Oh.
Oh. So, Galthus, can you see?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Who's the other guy?
Oh, that's Balthazar.
Oh, sorry. He tends to have a.
He's the Dampier Dragonborn.
Yeah, he doesn't have a picture, so it's always good.
Yeah. No, I need to fix that.
He's so stealthy, we're not even sure what he looks like.
Well, he's a green scaled Dragonborn Dampier. All right, so where's the champions at? Cheap. There they are. Important NPCs. And Dennis Vidaka. Oh, yeah, the viewer. Here you go. So everybody else can see.
Another Dampier.
All right. So, can everybody see?
Indeed.
All right. So, meanwhile, in dungeons, you guys finally make it to where you're at. You see a Leith woman's sitting primly on a bench as you pass. She has winter white hair and piercing violet eyes, but she doesn't really pay much attention to you as you're escorted to your cell. You're ushered into the cell next to her, and with a clink behind you, the Fey guards smirk, like things disgusting looking at it, but it's in Sylvan tongue. It's like a blah, 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 blah. So if you don't speak Sylvan, you don't understand what he's saying. As they do, they look at you. They spit between the bars. And as they do, they walk away.
So here's just walls, right? There's no bars here, or there's no like way to see into this cell, right?
No, you can't see into the cell.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
So I looked at Yennefer. I'm just like, so I can get out of here easily. What about you?
I can get us both out. You hear in the back of your mind. Would you like me to go look ahead?
I mean, as long as it's not going to be a big cost to you.
All right, I'm gonna take my little spider limbs and pop them out and force myself out from under his trunk and kind of skittle along and balloon myself down to the floor and just kind of take a quick look around.
As you skitter across the floor, I mean, it's a drafty dungeon. You see, it looks like it's been busy as of late. As looks recently, there's been a lot of occupants here. As looks like something's going on.
Would I end up seeing this girl in the cell next to us?
Well, it depends on which way you're going. I mean, you seen her. I think you guys seen her when you walked in. I described her to you.
Yeah. Okay. And are these guards still chilling out here?
Yeah, there's they seem to be talking to each other and joking and smoking, have a good time.
There's a girl next door, and our friends are outside. They have not been noticed yet. Would you like me to get you out? If I do, our friends will be noticed.
Wait, why would these people? Wait, are they out of stealth?
Are they out of stealth?
No.
I don't know. I don't think Yenfer dropped concentration yet.
No, it's depending on how long this has taken.
It shouldn't have. It's probably taking about half an hour. I think you still got about 30 minutes left before your spell wears off.
Yeah.
So they're actually like we can see them.
Yeah. I mean, you guys can see him. You're just invisible. You have to stay within range of Yenfer, but it's kind of hard to do when he's a spider and you can't really tell where he's at at the moment.
Quick question. Is there a way for me to stealthily walk up the ceiling? Like walk up the wall and stand on the ceiling?
Do you have spider climb?
Yes, I do, as a dampier.
I mean, yeah. I thought you got... No, yeah, that's right. You changed your mind. You didn't want the breath weapon. You took the spider climb. That's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can
I
do
was
that.
originally going to, but... Let me guess. Roll stealth first, or...
You can roll stealth with advantage as long as you're within range of the spell.
Oh, damn!
33.
Oh yeah, you're no problems. So you make your way over to I guess the junction between two cells, and you start climbing up, and then you perch yourself on the ceiling.
And then I would like to do a hold action in case we get into combat. The first enemy to move, I want to take a pot shot with my short bow.
All right. So you're just gonna stand on the ceiling upside down, and all right.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to. Where am I? Okay, here. I'm going to pop my clone up right here.
Okay.
My clone right here. And I'm going to move it 30 feet forward. Or 15 feet forward.
Can you move it through?
And,
Can you? Is it line of sight, or can you?
it just has to be. It says.
Because I don't know if you're going to this cell or not. Like, I don't know what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to run it through the wall into this cell right here.
All right. Is that?
So
is it
I'm
line of
just
sight?
look. Let's see. Manifest an echo of yourself within space you can see within. So you can. So I manifest it as space I can see within 50 feet of you, and then it says that on your turn, you command the command to move up to 30 feet in any direction. And if it's just more than 30 feet from you, then it's destroyed. So at that point, like, in order to spawn it, yeah, I have to see where I'm spawning it.
I don't think you can make a move through solid objects though.
You can use your with. I mean, I think that you could.
Mm-mm.
Let's see.
I thought it said line of sight. I don't know if you can see through solid objects. Maybe.
Yeah, it's line of sight. You can't like you can spawn him, and I think you're saying that you can spawn him that he can move through the object. I don't think it works that way, unfortunately.
Well,
Yeah, things that normally do are very specific, right?
It says
etherealness, specifically states how to proceed through walls and stuff like that.
So I'm just reading it. Says, so can echo move through other objects such as a wall or other creatures? Let's see. Answer, maybe this is an ongoing debate on if echoes are tangible / solid or if they are merely images. On one hand, an echo is an object, which means that it is physical and can't pass through creatures or objects. By the manifest echo rules, it occupies a space, which means it is solid, even if it can float. Alternatively, its description states that an echo is a magical, translucent gray image that floats. So, it's kind of like either it's a debate.
We're gonna go with it because it can make attacks and it exists in the material realm. So by that logic, we're gonna say it can't move through objects.
Yeah, what can so even if I can see through it,
You
like
can you can see through the bars, so you can easily manifest it outside the bars. That's no problem. You can't see through the wall, so you can't manifest it through the wall, and it can't move through a solid object. So if you spawn it in here, it can't move. It can't move through the bars and it can't move through the wall. But you can spawn it outside of the bars and effectively be outside of the.
So what I'd like to do is then do that. I would manifest it, swap places with it.
Okay, roll initiative.
It's happening already. Here we go.
All right. So, I'm gonna get rid of the all the stuff in the initiative order, and then we'll roll initiative. All right, everybody.
Who doesn't like enjoy a little combat?
Every game.
Galfus, should we just let him die and bring him back later?
I not actually bring back the dead. I was lying when I said I was going to.
Oh.
I rolled a 19, but it won't add me for some reason.
You have to click yourself and then roll it.
You click yourself and roll it.
Let me do that. 21. I'll change it to 19. Here we go.
Bring it.
Technically,
Did you just say
just drag around
bring it?
This is gonna be.
Technically, we just drag around his body.
I'm not gonna lie. This is probably gonna be hard.
He got a cleric. Not afraid to run.
Don't be afraid to run.
Oh boy! I just noticed
No
that.
any of you in his runs.
Remember that running is an option, guys. All right.
Engage is an action or bonus action, or whatever.
Disengage is an action unless you're a rogue.
Dude, I was reading over those bunny folk people that. Dude, they're top tier.
Are you talking about the Haragon?
Yes,
the initiative
What do
bonus
Haragon,
alone, and the
yes.
jump, like
Well,
it's
I
insane.
think it's because of is it the rapid hop? Because you can use your bonus action, you can jump a number of feet equal to 5 times your proficiency bonus, and you can do this. You don't have to broke opportunities of attack, and you can use this a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus.
You get a bonus disengage. Yeah, you get a bonus disengage. That's amazing. Without being a rogue.
Well, honestly, plus the lucky footwork,
Yeah.
which basically every single time you fail dexterity, you get to roll a 1d4 and add to the total.
Yeah.
And then if that pushes you over the DC, then you can do it, and you can use this on every dexterity saving throw unless you are prone or speed is 0.
Yeah.
Rabbit barbarians, super scary.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say if you do a barbarian
Haragon,
that'll be a scary character.
Buff fucking bunny.
Yeah. Apex predator, bunny rabbit.
on top of the food chain now, bitch.
All right. So as you manifest magically outside of your cage, everybody kind of is startled and taken aback and immediately readies their weapons. But remember, you had your action ready. Nobody's attacked yet. But it just so happens, Balthazar Parthenax, it is your turn as you have the jump in initiative. What do you do? As you stand on the ceiling.
I'm debating on if I still want to hold this action and wait for one of them to move, or just go ahead and go for it.
I mean, you are technically stealthed right now, so you can make a stealth attack.
Which one is very next? Okay, yeah, this one.
Are you an assassin too? Or no, you're swashbuckler, right?
Yeah. If I was assassin right now, this would be a very good moment for assassinate, but
Yeah, it would.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my short bow and do a sneak attack on the guard who's actually right after me in initiative. So this one right here.
So just have it be the one closest to me. Thank ya.
Does a 23 hit?
It better. We're in trouble.
23 does hit. Who are you attacking?
This one.
All right, so you attack him. Roll your damage.
Oh.
11. Ooh, okay.
18. No, wait.
It's 19. I was like,
Yeah.
do you math, bro?
I know. not this way, apparently.
All right. So you let go as the fleshing passes the string of your bow. It makes a whistling noise. As it does, the heavily armored Fae looks towards you as it takes the brunt of your arrow to the chest. It finds a crease in his plate armor and manages to strike the flesh beneath. And he goes,
Guys?
My name's CoN.
Wait a second. I swear, if I just killed this guy with one hit, I'm gonna be so happy.
No, you don't. He's like, what the hell?
Aw.
All right, but as he does, he lunges forward at the individual outside of his cage, outside because he manifested outside the bars. He maybe made that arrow just appear in his chest. So he's going to attack. Oh dear God, I'm reluctant to do this. We'll be nice at first. Here, let's see.
That one.
Okay, so I guess he's just startled and he gets. He goes to attack you, and misses savagely, but he's got his great sword out and swung and at the ready, ready to come at you for another attack. But in the meanwhile, Galphus, you're still invisible. What are you doing?
I am going to use my bonus action because I actually picked something that does damage this time.
All right.
I'm going to use my bonus action to do a spell that I have. Spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Probably does not hit.
Unfortunately, when you manifest your spiritual weapon, it attacks but does not make a hit.
And then I'm just going to, that is bonus action, so I'm just going to run up, pull out my mace, and just aim it right in their face.
Where's your spiritual weapon at? What does it look like?
I'll put it right there, and probably would look like future scene ball. That on a giant stick.
A stick?
A stick with a
crystal ball on the end.
Crystal ball on the end. I'm gonna say I saw in your future that I'll hit you, but I missed. All right now though.
All right.
That's my bonus action, so I'm just gonna run up with my action and just hit him in the face with my mace, hopefully.
All right, let's see. I'm trying to find something for a spiritual weapon. Here we go. This will do for now.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, is that gonna work? Whatever. I don't have any assets for spiritual weapon. What? I feel like that's wrong. Gosh darn it. Crystal ball.
I don't think spirit weapon is actually an attack though. I think it's just something you do to your weapon to make it magical.
No, it's like a separate attack.
It's a summon.
Yeah,
it's
a summon.
Weapon.
Yeah. It's actually a really cool.
Oh, okay. What am I thinking of then?
There are some spells that do that.
Yeah, there's lots of spells that enhance, like magic weapon or.
Man, I'm getting a lot of.
Spectral weapon. There it is.
I got a lot of follows that are.
I'm quite literally thinking of the spell magic weapon.
All right, let's see.
Wait, so that is that your second attack then?
No. It's just showing
Ah.
what spiritual weapon does, but I just tried to hit with
Here's your beater stick.
ace, and I rolled a 10.
All
Again.
right. And I'm gonna give you control of your beater stick.
Your wife beater.
Yep. Let's see.
Question.
Can
Could
you
I give myself flanking with the spiritual weapon?
Can you give yourself flank? No, you can't flank with your spiritual weapon. You're gonna flank with yourself. It's messed up.
Hey, you cannot be mad
Points-
at him for trying.
Points for trying, but that's silly. All right, let's see. Our heroes. Add character. And I will call you Spirit Stick.
Nice.
Call it the big stick plan.
The Spirit Stick, and it's going to be in
My big stick.
my big stick. Galphus's journal. It can be edited by Galphus, and it's going to look like a big old stick.
So what I'm hearing now is we need to make sure Galphus gets a monocle and a big bushy mustache, and we should start calling him Teddy Roosevelt.
Exactly. Speak softly and carry a big stick.
Exactly.
And my character's too young for a mustache.
There you go.
You just hear everyone around them, protect Galphus's stick.
Well, I'm willing to put a calico on my face if need be.
Yenfer, you are currently a spider on the hem of Dumbo's shirt. What?
I feel like we should have expected this. I'm going to get myself off, and if I have enough movement, I'd like to scurry into this room over here.
Okay.
And then as I do, if you'll let me, I'll just whisper into this girl's mind. I have no idea who this is. Denver doesn't, at least.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't be scared. We're here for you. And then I will wild shape out into myself, turn around, kind of yawn, and my jaw will like double distend, and then billowing smoke and fog comes rolling out.
Roll
I'm
intimidation.
going to cast Fog Cloud over. I guess I can draw it.
Yeah, you can draw it.
It's kind of like, hold on, 5, 10, a little bit bigger than that. Hard to draw a circle. Anyways, it's I wanted to encompass basically all 4 of those guys,
Okay.
and then have it kind of at a diagonal towards us to kind of block line of sight of everything.
Okay.
And then I'll kind of press myself up against the corner of the cage and just stay still as I can.
All right.
It's turn.
All right. This dog's gonna move over here. And this dog's gonna move over here. He's gonna come up and help his buddy beat on Dumbo. Gonna swing with his great sword.
Ooh.
Misses.
You're lucky he didn't go on the other side and crit you, because I would have fucking sucked. All right, but he misses. Huh?
I said, yeah, that's true. That's very true.
All right, so you're so he goes to swing you, Dumbo. You pull all of these athletic, agile moves that you tried to pull in the past. Somehow they're just clicking for you today, as you matrix dodge and use subtle movements to deftly dodge all these attacks that are coming your way. However, it is your turn, and they will pay. What reprisal have you for them that dare to swing at you? Dumbo. Snake.
Yeah,
Snake.
yeah, Snake. Something bit me. Oh, what a nasty flavor.
Somebody poisoned the water hole.
Could I? Well, I don't think that would help much. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to immediately
Let's see.
go to this guy right here in front of me. And I'm going to wrap. Basically, I'm going to grab either side of my hand, or use both my hands on either side of him to grab, I guess his red cloak or whatever. And then I'm going to wrap my trunk around his throat to try to, in essence, restrain him.
Okay.
And should be able to deal with advantage. Where are we? Here we go. Oh, and before meant to. Oh yeah, no, you can do it.
All right. You go to grapple him. However, his buddy attacks you.
How's his buddy attack me?
Sentinel.
Very well.
What's that?
Sentinel.
He attacks you very well.
A sentinel?
Yeah, sentinel feat.
Oh, what's that?
If you attack somebody that he's allied with, he gets an attack against you.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
a natural 20 this time.
4, 6,
Damn.
7.
Yeah, these be the hard boys. Like I said, running is an option.
So 4, 6, 16.
So
That's 23.
He rolled low. He rolled low on the second hit, so it's 23.
Okay, but that says the other guy still grappled though.
Yeah.
44 minus.
So as you grab him, his buddy, he hits you. He goes to stab at you with the with his great sword, and he cuts a grievous wound on you. Let's see. Since it was a let's see the roll table. You're gonna have a large scar across your face.
Won't be the first. So I have him in a restraint hold, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to correspond my echo. Power behind him. Power around right there. And probably right here, actually. And of course, I should be able to get yeah, I'm just gonna use Echo Incarnation and put an attack on him.
Good. Same guy, right?
Yeah.
The guy that you have grappled. Okay. Even grappled with your advantage, you managed to miss somehow. So as you manifest your echo, I guess, is taking time to adjust and kind of goes to attack, but somehow manages to miss the individual you have grappled directly in front of you. Which I'm gonna make his buddy manages to throw up his great sword and deflect the blow from your echo.
And I mean, unless I want to use action surge, which I'm not sure if I would want to use right now.
Up to you.
Should be. What's all these short or long rests? Well, actually, I took like half my health that first hit, and that was a low hit. So actually, I better use it.
All right.
So I will use it to make another attack action on this guy right here.
Okay. Advantage.
Yep. Okay.
As you go do it again, he manages to shift ever so slightly, and you catch the glint of the blow off the plated helm that he's wearing, and it doesn't do him any harm at all.
Well, I guess that kind of ends my turn.
All right. Let's see. He's going to dash, and he's going to post here and defend. Balthazar, it's your turn.
Have they noticed that I am on the ceiling?
No, nobody's noticed you yet. Although, I believe when you cast fog, did that make you lose your concentration? So you're visible now, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So you're visible, but nobody's noticed you yet because you're on the ceiling and nobody's bothered to look up. And there's a lot going on.
Ah, damn it! What was the name of that movie? I forgot what the name of it was, but there was a saying in it. It was like, "Always look up."
Yep.
Always look up.
Exactly.
Sounds like Valkyrie.
Right.
What's it Valkyrie? I don't remember.
Oh no, that's not the name of the movie. It's just I play a game called Apex. If you've ever heard of it, and there's a character that's like, she has a jetpack and her name is Valkyrie, and she's always like, they always forget to look up.
Yeah. She probably says it in reference to the movie I'm trying to think of.
Probably.
Would I be able to get a clear shot of the one that I've already took a shot at?
Oh,
Even with,
which I think is
you're on the
I mean,
ceiling. Yeah.
that's the one I'm grappling though, right? Because I think that's the one you hit initially.
No, the one I hit initially is this one.
The one that
Okay.
yeah, the one that hit you and knocked the shit out of you is the one that he shot initially. All
Oh,
right.
he has to be almost dead, I would think. Or he's hurting at least.
I mean,
It's like you would like to think.
Yeah, right.
you know what they say about assuming.
I'll still go ahead and try and take a shot at him.
All right.
'Cause I'm assuming I can shoot straight over.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the
Elf's
ceiling.
head.
You have the high ground. You should be able to shoot him.
You know what he just said about assuming.
Well, as you go to you let loose the arrow, but as you do, he moved to deflect a blow coming from the afterimage of your friend,
Jeez.
and it managed to that passing of time just enough to make the arrow just miss narrowly its target.
Well,
right.
no use hiding now. I'm going to bonus action switch to my rapier and then just straight drop from the ceiling.
Okay. Huzzah! It is I, he says. All right.
My name is Omega Montoya.
You killed my father. Prepare to
Killed my
die.
father. Prepare to die.
Prepare to die.
All right.
Is it bad? I've never seen that movie.
Yes, that is an amazing movie.
Come on, man. Classic.
Inconceivable.
There's not a lot of movies I say that about, but you're missing out.
Yeah. Inconceivable. I don't think that word means what you think it does.
Yeah. I
Inconceivable.
don't think this.
And Andre the
I'm looking for a six-fingered man.
All right, is that
Meant to have no fingers.
so? He's going to attack and try to free his friend, but as he does so, he's gonna move. He's gonna flank over to the other side.
Does he not get?
He
Wait,
didn't.
was he right here?
He didn't.
he
move,
right here?
He didn't move out of your range.
No, out of
He would have
my.
had to go around the Galthus, right?
Huh?
He would have had to go around Galthus?
I mean, he-
Oh no! Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Galfus is there.
Well, I forget. Like, if he did that, he would provoke an opportunity from my Echo because
Well, he doesn't
can't do that.
Yeah, right, Galfus is. Oh, actually, good. Thanks for reminding me. Galfus just appears right in front of him and kind of startles him, so he's just gonna fucking swing at Galfus. Actually,
Oh gosh.
3 attacks. Don't do that.
so he swings at Galfus. Is 12 hit?
No,
All right.
12 does not hit me.
Oh my god,
It's
count your
13
fucking
hit.
stars.
13
That's a
does not
plus 9 to hit. You guys are so lucky.
Does 15 hit?
That does not hit.
Oh, there you go. So you alter
Just hold up my
instinct him.
shield.
Like you somehow managed to like deflect all of his attacks, and they're
Have
pretty
my-
strong. You noticed that if any of these attacks tagged you, you probably would have been like bisected.
I have my
Yeah.
eyes closed and I just knew this was coming, so I just move. It's like an inch.
So he goes.
Enough so it barely grazes me.
So he goes to shift over and flank Dumbo. As he does, you kind of just pop into focus once the concentrations drop. So he sees you and he's kind of startled. He's like, oh, and he just starts swinging at you wildly, and you manage to deflect all of them off your shield. And which brings Galfus. It's your turn. You just managed to Ultra Instinct this very skilled fairy warrior.
I'm going to bonus action spiritual weapon, bash him in the back of the head.
All right.
Oh,
Oh! I'll let you roll 4 damage then. Do it 4 times. 2 more.
Oh crap.
One more.
All
Good.
right.
Gosh.
those were rolls.
So you're
Say hey. Found you.
all right. So 13, 26.
Are those 2 nat 20s?
Yeah.
Yep.
12,
Wow.
14. I can't math. How much is all that?
Remember when I had advantage and got 2 nat 1s?
Damn.
14 plus
remember that.
12 is 26. 28, 29, 30, 31. 37, 39.
Could be 50.
50.
50. Okay. Yep, that's right. I suck at maths. All right. Minus 50.
He's still alive?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Yeah, we might want to run.
Or run and then alert the guards.
So
The other guy.
as you do that, though, your spiritual weapon rips forward and rends his flesh and finds a way, and it cuts and severs his left arm from his body. And with the horrendous shriek, his arm drops to the ground. He's unable to wield the great sword that he currently has.
Nice.
This last one right here.
Yeah.
It's the
but that's-
stick of truth.
That's what double crits get you. I mean,
And my action, I'm going to look at Dumbo and say, "You're bleeding a bit. Hold on." And I'm gonna.
Healing for 9.
9, 10, 11, 12. Total,
Wow.
because
12.
if I'm doing the math right.
you are so lucky. All of his weapons are two-handed.
Yeah, 9 plus 2 plus 1. 12, yeah, 12 in total because of Disciple of Life.
Right.
12 hit points back.
I look at you and just kind of look at Galfus and kind of nod appreciatively. I said, these guys are a little bit more tougher, but we can handle them.
You should probably run.
We could probably run. But we can take them.
All right. And that ends Galpus' turn.
You know what? cut off one guy's arm, so I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to move out of this guy's attack opportunity range. Move. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to stay there. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Forgot there was two of them.
Yeah. Like.
I just want to say this. I'm close enough to heal Dumbo.
Okay. Yenfer, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm just going to kind of stand in the corner for a second and just stare at the princess. Does she do anything after I intruded into her mind and appeared in herself?
She looks at you and she looks at you knowingly, and then you travel with Lazarus, she says, matter of factly.
I'll breathe out a huge sigh. Oh, that saved so much time. And I'll kind of turn out of the cage and I'll attempt to thorn whip that guy. Oh no, who's the one who got crit slammed? This bad boy?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to thorn whip him back just through the bars of the cage if I can do that.
Okay.
19.
19 hits.
1 point of damage. And he gets pulled back. What was it, 10 feet? Yeah, 10 feet closer.
This way?
Yeah, on the diagonal, I would assume.
Okay. He gets pulled. Basically, you see these sickly looking fungal tendrils zip past you guys, right in between Galphus and Dumbo. As they do, they ensnare the dismembered Fey warrior and pulls and he's pulled between you guys with a blood curdling scream and a yelp as he's launched forward, his wound bleeding profusely.
Does that not proc opportunity?
Unfortunately,
It was a forced movement.
Yeah, that one specifically is a forced movement. Yeah.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'll see Dumbo is probably still hurting a little bit, and I'll just kind of stare at him strangely while something erupts inside of him and heals him.
All right.
Or
6.
You feel eyes upon you as you get this weird creeped out sensation. You feel oddly refreshed.
I kind of, breathe a huge sigh of relief as I feel like I have most of my strength back.
And I'll just move my head back around the corner, and that's my turn.
You hear the police in the back. Every step you take. All right, dogs are they're just gonna sit and growl and wait and hold action. He is going to try to break free because he's no brother, but it's in Sylvan, so you don't understand him unless you speak Sylvan. Well, yeah, Galphus understands him.
Hey, he's gonna try to break free.
Yep.
Does so with disadvantage. Question is, I'm assuming I need to make a test with that.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Like he doesn't escape, so. Oh, I got a 20 on that second one, dang.
So, apologies to the negotiation squad.
I mean, if anything,
Yeah, no
maybe
problem.
it'll help.
All right, so
Maybe we could play it off and just kill you guys. No, I'm just
Dumbo, it is now your turn. What do you do?
So this guy I have right here, since I had so I had my trunk wrapped, kind of wrapped around his neck.
Mm-hmm.
Could I attempt to, let's say, if I were to place my hands on either side of his head, and could I attempt to snap his neck?
Sure.
Just because, like between my hands and
All right, roll.
I guess in my trunk or whatever. I don't know. Neck break. I'm guessing I roll athletics for that.
Yeah, you don't break his neck. You don't break his neck. But the move that costs you your action.
However, I still get a. Well, now I have to. I have to use another incarnation. Sure. I'll have my echo attack him.
All right.
Which one are you talking? The hurt one or the one that you got?
The one I have still.
So you're using your second Unleash Carnation? You miss somehow.
Miss.
As you're
That somehow like hurt my feelings.
as you lunge towards him, he manages to throw his foot up and kick your incarnation in the face.
Mhm.
Or buffing its attacks. End your turn?
I think so. Yeah, why not? Well, actually,
Well, he's gone.
I think it is. Who's
You-
gone?
You don't know.
I know I don't. It's so scary.
We're probably running.
All right. He's gonna hold his action, make sure nobody escapes. And Balthazar, it's your turn.
Get the wounded.
Out of the two over here, who is still alive? Both of them, or
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
both,
both of
they're
them
both
are
alive. One of them just doesn't have an arm and can't use his weapons.
So basically, he has disadvantage on all attacks, I think.
Yeah.
If he can even attack.
He'd have disadvantage. He can still try to wildly swing, but it's gonna be hard for him to hit anything.
And then this
5
guy.
points of stump damage.
Right.
can I see this dog right here?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you got the this is
Oh,
the circle right here is a cloud of a fog cloud, so you can't really see through it.
Oh shit! I didn't even see there was a circle there.
Yeah.
It was the same color of everything. Well, fuck. Because I was about to say screw it and throw my rapier at him again.
Just because it worked once, okay?
Hey, it doesn't mean I can't try it again.
Fair enough.
I will come right here and attempt stabby on the one that is missing his arm.
Okay.
Does he get advantage for attacking him?
No, he's not
Because of this?
flanking.
Oh, okay.
If he would have just moved forward, he would have had flanking, but he decided he's going to go that way. But that's fine.
Well, I moved right here because the torch thing was right here.
The brazier? Just kick it out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was something that was like bolted into the ground or what.
Nah.
a kick and you break your toe.
Exactly.
Roll athletics check.
God damn it.
That's cool.
Natural one. This is where it comes.
Nat one. All right. All right.
Stabby.
You,
That's what the-
you missed. As you go to attack him, he kind of flinches out of the way. Your rapier scrapes metal against his pauldron.
I just yell at him, "Stand still and die, you sack of shit!" And my turn.
All right, and he's gonna roll 2d4. He's bleeding. All right. He's beginning to look a little flush as more blood pours from his wound. He's looking wildly around. And then he goes to break disengage and runs into the fog.
And does disengage not provoke opportunity?
It does not.
No, it does not.
Yeah, I figured it didn't.
Alright. Galthus, it is your turn.
I will admit I am tempted to send my beating stick into the fog just so I can beat him down as he tries to run away. But no. Focus on this guy right here, and I'm gonna say, hey, look, a stick, and just whack him straight across the face with it.
Alright, moving the stick or keeping it where it's at?
Keeping it where it's at.
Okay.
I'm going to...
You hit him.
22 to hit.
You hit him. You schwacked him one.
4 force damage.
Nice. Alright, and he is schwacked one.
He is schwacked one.
Okay. Yenford, it's now your turn.
Hey, I still got my action.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to use my action, look at Dumbo, and say, hey, you're kind of looking like shit. So I'm going to grab his arm and say, in Sylvan, no more. Protection from evil and good, so disadvantage against Dumbo.
What is he? He's a fae?
He's fae. Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good spell.
It is. Especially for the Fey Wilds.
Yeah.
I mean, currently this guy already has disadvantage on attacks against me since I have him.
Which you've been lucking out because this dude has 20 strength.
It lasts for
That's 5. I saw that.
minutes, so you're good for the
Yeah.
next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Is that your turn, Gothas?
That's all from me.
I've been nerfing it because his saving throws for strength are +9, so I've been nerfing it too. I've been trying to be nice.
Do you know what? I'm willing to risk an attack of opportunity just so I can try to run into the fog blindly to chase the other guy.
Alright. I mean, you get disadvantage because you can't see.
Yeah, I'm just running in. Probably gonna run into something. There you go.
Alright. You run in, you immediately shoulder something large, sturdy, and feels wooden. Alright. Yenford, is now your turn.
All right. I'm gonna see that things are happening outside, and I'm gonna turn around to the girl.
Okay.
Alice, would you like to get out of here now?
I have a feeling that our chances of survival have just dropped dramatically. But I guess it's better to die trying to leave than just staying here waiting to do so.
Yes, we think so too. Please, drink. And I'm gonna put my finger out, and at the end, it's just gonna kind of balloon out to this like little blue button, and then just kind of slowly crack at one point and just start dripping out.
I wouldn't drink.
Drinking is not necessary, but it helps.
How? But we really don't have time to dally. She says, so she kind of like grits and drinks it.
Okay, so as she does, I'm going to cast Enlarge Reduce on her. So she's 8 times smaller. And I would think that she'd probably be able to slip through the bars at this point.
Yeah. She runs out. Oh no!
You can definitely step out like that.
Alice!
If we had one more Harrigan, we'd be right in Wonderland, man.
Alright, here we go. All right, Alice slips through the bars.
And yeah, so that's my action. So the fog cloud will be dropping.
All right.
And I guess that I can't really do much else. So I'll just shillelagh my stick and then just kind of stand by the bars looking out.
All right.
That's turn.
The dog's gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. Let's see. He's gonna try to break free.
Okay, 19. Let's hope maybe if I can be lucky. Which I am.
All right, he's still restrained. Dumbo, it's your turn.
I immediately am going to use my attack action to use my echo to
Now we only have one manifest left.
well, I haven't. Yeah, I do only have one manifest, so I have to see. I'm gonna use. Alright.
So you shoot him with the crossbow?
Yeah, but you ignore the dueling.
All right. I mean, you get disadvantage because you're too close. So you'd miss. So basically, you go to load the bolt, it snaps forward, and the bolt doesn't launch. There's a misfire.
Okay. Probably have to use my. Well, I probably should use my battle axe, but I'll do that.
There you go. That hits.
My last does 11, 12, 13. As my last incarnation. Thus ending turn.
All right. Your axe bites into his shoulder as he grits against you. He winces and kind of smiles angrily at you, like he can't wait to get his hands around you. All right. So he is gone. He's gonna stay there. Balthazar, what do you do?
Let me see. Okay, so I see the fog is gone. Can I see this guy here?
Yes.
I am going to take my dagger and chuck it at him.
All right.
There you go. Oh my gosh.
You get him with the dagger.
What is with these thrones?
Oh my
goodness.
I mean,
I think that deserves.
well, no, he attacked twice. The first one is his attack, so he has to click on the damage.
I feel like that should be 4 crits like last time.
It's a shame though that you wasted your double crit on a buff roll.
Crap.
I forgot with roll 20, you have to go down into the thing and hit the name again.
So you're attacking him?
Yeah, that one.
-7. Yeah, you guys can see him because the clouds are gone. See clearly now, the fog is gone. All right.
Is he crit?
No, I didn't crit.
No, I just made a mistake.
All right. He is going to run this way. He's dashing. Why? Because he's missing a fucking arm.
Our question is, how can he still dash with a missing arm?
Well, when you lose an arm, you can still run.
I don't know. I feel like he'd be like walking like a penguin.
Dude, if my arm was off, I'd be running too. I'd be like, oh my god! Trying to find somebody to put it back on or to fix it.
Or you probably be passed out, to be honest.
Well, he's not lost that much blood yet. He's close.
I just speak like I just think just because not the blood, you'd be in so much freaking pain.
I feel like with our luck, he's gonna pass out as soon as he runs into the fucking meeting room and just ruin the whole thing.
Galifus, it is your turn.
I'm going to whack said friend there with a stick again.
Funny you should say that because there's already somebody who already left
Seven-
like 5 turns ago.
17.
Mm-hmm.
The 17 hit our friend.
No, it doesn't. Unfortunately.
You know what? I'm going to walk over, throw out my mace, and say, that was quite rude. Whatever. And then I'm just going to try to whack him in the face with a mace.
Hit you with my
Hit?
mace.
Oh
Nope.
gosh.
He swats. He uses the gauntlet to deflect the mace, hitting his armored wrist gauntlet off of the haft of your mace.
What? I'll get your other arm.
All right.
That's it for me.
The unfair, it is your turn.
All right. So as I watch Alice walk through the bars, I'm also going to just try to walk right through the bars.
Okay.
It doesn't work, I'd imagine.
No, if you try to walk through the bars, unless you're doing something to let you walk through
No.
bars.
No. Oh. And then I'll look down at his arms and realize that he's not the one that's small too.
Okay.
And he'll be a little disappointed. And he's gonna.
Alice throws up her hand, and you begin to shrink. The world gets bigger around you.
No, it's happening. And I'll walk through the door.
All right.
I'm gonna get out of here.
You have to hurry, quick. I believe there's already guards on their way. There's gonna be more.
Alice says, very squeaky voice.
And if I'm out, then if I see that little guy struggling, I'm just gonna take a shot at him with chill touch.
Okay.
Which guy?
The one who's restrained. Is it
Is
it with advantage?
Yeah, it would be. I mean, I would think. It's a spell attack, right?
Yeah, 23.
All right.
Wouldn't need it anyway.
Let's see.
For 2 points of necro.
Love it.
Let's see.
And if I can move within 10 feet of him, I'll also give him the old spory spore.
Okay.
The old spory spore.
So 3 unless he saves. DC 14 con.
Gotta get that 3 damage. Ooh.
All adds up. What? 3 damage.
Thanks, Goldbrooks. -4. Right?
3 points of damage.
3, okay. All right.
We better get going.
Quick, over here!
You hear Alice eep out as she runs this way.
Oh, I didn't say it, but that's my turn.
Okay. And dog. Let's see if he rolls perception. Weak doggy. Ooh, passive perception 13. Ugh. All right, no, good. So good. All right. How lucky can you be? Let us see.
Who's going now?
Champion's trying to break free of your hold.
All right, gotta be 20. Gotta be the
Forget
20.
you have inspiration, so if you need to, you can use that.
Mm-hmm. Oof. What you win?
That's why I
Alright.
like this. That's why I like this race.
All right. I mean, it does help that you've been incredibly lucky.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm
yeah,
assuming that's his turn.
it's his turn. Dumbo, it's your turn.
Oh, me. Okay, I have unfortunately no
Mm-mm.
carnations left, but I will attempt to have my clone battle axe him in the face.
All right.
And it's 14, baby.
All right.
And
All right. Glints and dents his helmet, but you see a line of blood come through as the metal glints off his helmet, but doesn't bite too deeply into his flesh. And he's going to roll a perception check. What is it? Perception 11. 20. Yes. Alright, so he sees Alice and Yenfer running out, and he's going to. No.
not with that, he's not.
No. It's another one. Does 15 hit Yenfer?
No.
Alright, so. He's trying to. Well, your AC is up now since you guys are technically, what, tiny? Or small?
I don't know if it actually goes up or anything. I mean, it's a little bit different than the Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Wouldn't being that small basically you being like prone, like unless someone's right next to you, like would it be disadvantage on attacks because
There's a
you're so
lot
hard
of
to.
stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff about large reduce. It's just kind of up to the GM, right? That they
Mhm.
just leave everything to interpretation.
I'll just say you get if you just get plus what's not broken, +1 AC. So it seems like it's fair.
Every foot you shrink down is another +1 to your AC.
If you're if you're tiny you get +2, but I think enlarge reduce only puts you down to a size smaller. That'll end his turn. So he's already ran. Balthazar, it's your turn. You see a tiny little woman and a tiny little Yennefer run between your legs. And seem to be sprinting towards something.
I'm actually going to ignore the munchkins running between my legs and actually run over here while switching to my short bow and try and take a pot shot at one of the dogs.
Which one?
We'll do this one right here.
All right.
Short bow.
You get him.
Hey.
And then damage.
All right, with a yelp, the chef now sticks from the flank of the blink dog.
And then I call back to my allies. Did you forget that there were fucking mutts out here? And then turn.
Okay.
Let's see how this goes. We shall. Roll your strength.
Oh, is this guy down here?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I thought this guy was still. Huh. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. You're right. That it was the I got there. He's gone now. He's disappeared. But not before. Let's see. He's still got that much. He'll take 3, 7. Yeah, he's still good. All right. And he's off the map. Galpus, it's your turn.
I'm going to run up to here,
Okay.
look at the 2 munchkins, and say, "Where do you want to go?"
Over to the grate. It's the best way to escape.
I'll pick both of them up.
All
And
right.
say sorry. I'm just going to chuck them straight towards the grate.
All right. You throw. All right, Yennefer. You're thrown towards the grate. With Alice, and you slip through the bars. And as you do, you fall. What seems like an eternity, as Alice. But Alice lets go of her concentration as you return to normal size, and you plunge into the dank, murky waters below.
Ooh.
And when that happens, I kind of yell. I kind of yell out to. Who's?
Alice flies up between the grats and the grate. She's like, "Come on!" She yells at the rest of you.
And I say, once we can get this guy off, we're coming.
Screw that, I'm just running.
Whoa! Once you get that guy off, you're coming, huh?
I mean,
I'm
like
running.
get him away.
He's got that drunk baby.
A pleaser, are we?
Screw it, I'm just going to run away from him and hit him in the face with my spiritual weapon.
All right.
He'll never see this coming.
Yeah, I'll never see that. He's totally saw it coming.
No.
It would just be the worst. Just sitting there, just getting ding, 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 ding.
All right. Seeing that now that everybody's starting to escape, the blink dogs run forward.
Uh-oh.
They're gonna yip at Galphus. Does 11 hit? I'm assuming.
Shove my arm in its mouth. Oh,
With him running by me like that, would that trigger an attack opportunity or no?
It does, but you'd have disadvantage because you have a bow equipped currently.
Worth it.
All right.
Worth it.
Take your pop shot.
Worth it.
You get him.
pulled back the string, pulled it right against his, and pulled back the string to hit him with the string.
Nice. All right. It takes a shaft into its other flank, but it still runs forwards in order to stop its charges from escaping the prison. But its eyes look heavy, and its mouth hangs open, agape, as saliva and blood pool around its mouth in the foam, the frothy foam.
I need to look at something because I feel like I should be hitting more frequently with that rapier.
The 16 hit.
No, it's going off my dex.
Balthazar?
Oh, me?
Yeah. The 16 hit?
Yes, 16 will hit.
Alright, take 5. As the blink dog lunges towards you, it disappears immediately out of sight, and it reappears. As it does, it's right into your face, and you throw your hands up just in time to catch it from biting at your neck, but instead it snaps down on your forearm and trying to tear flesh away as it pulls back.
I've got something planned for that thing on my next turn.
All right. And how lucky are we? Let's spin the wheel. Ooh, pretty lucky. Go ahead. All right.
Oh.
You're still good. Dumbo, it's your turn.
So I kind of look at everyone else like, are we going? Are we
You
fleeing?
you can get him off some other time.
I kind of nod like we're gonna try to pursue into the great, right?
I mean, that
Yeah,
seems to be
sure.
a plan.
So
Alice looks at you like, come on. She's flailing her arms. She looks like she's growing impatient. The boys when
so
you
what
see
I
them, become more flustered. And
Jack is
as
with
she
you.
does so, she turns her head towards where she turns her head to the left where the opening where the entrance to the dungeon is. And let's see.
I'm gonna walk out. Should be like the king or something.
No, just the garrison.
Oh.
They didn't make it that far yet. Oh, he didn't come that far. All right. You hear a raucous, and you hear the marching steps of what feels like multiple boots, sprinting, and begin to flood the room.
so Galfus is not actually currently in the great.
I'm just on top of the grate.
Yep. See, I need you.
So
She waves her arms frantically. She's like, I need you all here. I don't have power to. I don't have enough power to do it all individually. I need you all here. She says. She's
who said that? The
the
little
Fey
girl.
woman. Yeah, the Fey woman.
So what I do is I'm going to move my clone here.
Okay.
And when I do that, I look at this other guy. I say, I'll make sure to come for you again. And with that, I will use my action to do a Spartan kick to push him back. I don't know, somewhere back here.
Ooh. Okay.
Gonna lift him up to.
All right.
All these
As
doubles, man.
as you go to kick him, he grabs your foot and wrenches you forward and then slings you this way.
Oh.
And you are prone.
Actually, because then I just use my bonus action to swap.
Okay, now your other guy's
I'm
prone. Prone there.
I'm not sure if you could. Oh yeah. Never mind. That's true. Okay.
You just switch positions, so now your
we're good.
doppelganger's prone. All right.
It takes movement. Let's see how much equipment do I have? 30. I could stand up because swapping my clone takes 15. It's a bonus action. Takes 15 my movement, and then so I swap here, and I have 15 movement left, and then because it's half speed to stand up, it takes exactly 15 feet, so I can stand up.
If you want, I mean, you guess if you want to. I mean, your actual self is standing up.
My what?
You are standing up. You when you switch places, your clone's is when it's prone.
My clone's here.
I know.
I do. Can you prone a clone?
Yeah, it's just a copy of you.
Okay, sure.
All right, is that in your turn?
In that case, I don't have to really
No, you don't.
do anything.
So I was like, all right, you do that, I guess. Faye. He's going to. What would be a good thing to do here?
What's that?
Ooh. Church period. Cast fear.
Ooh.
He'll move here. And he'll run up to here and cast fear. So it'll be everyone. So pretty much everyone make a wisdom save throw.
Hold on. I need to check something real quick.
Yeah, Dumbo will get it. I don't think he
Dumbo,
can be
you
feared.
cannot be feared.
Okay, good. I remember that.
It's
Yeah.
like protection from evil and good. So what kind of saving throw is that? I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah, good. That's good for me.
It's DC 14
Aw.
wisdom save throw.
Oh, I don't have.
Not good for me.
Oh no, Galphus, you are afraid.
Oh, I got that by the skin of my teeth because I have no bonuses to wisdom.
Ooh. She failed. She's gonna flee too. Alright. So Galphus, you're afraid. Let's see. What's good one for fear? What is the fear one? I forget what it is. Um where the hell is fear at?
I've seen it.
I'm not either. It's weird. We'll just say that
Broken skull.
Broken Skull. Why not? Yeah, that's fear.
Mind's blown, I'm afraid.
All right. Who else? Who else failed?
I don't know if anyone else did.
All right. Alrighty.
Okay, I can still concentrate, so yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, fear just means you're going to spend the rest of your turn trying to run away from that one person.
Yep.
Which is fine because we're already trying to do that.
Right. All right. And Balthazar, it's your turn.
Okay. So when the dog bites me, I'm just going to be like, two can play that game and go to bite him back with my vampiric bite.
I mean, I would have disengaged and ran, but I mean, that's just your way works, I guess.
Go to bite.
You're rogue, aren't you?
Don't you question his genius?
Hey, well,
He had to make it hit.
You-
All right, he
you-
just had to make it hit once.
you bite the dog.
The dog
You're
for
rogue,
what?
aren't you?
It looks confused.
Well, how the turntable?
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
aren't
the
you
tables have turned. All right, so you bite the dog. So man bites dog. Any other?
Rogue?
Yeah, are you taking your bonus action disengage?
Well, first I was doing that to heal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to call back to the group. for them to get out, and that I will hold them off as best I can.
Oh,
And that is my turn.
okay. Galthus, you must run. You must flee. There's no door there. Sorry.
Gonna run straight into the wall then.
Yeah.
Run into the wall.
Can he?
Like a broke NPC.
The
Run
grate's
into the
too
wall.
big for him to get down into, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Yanfer, it's your turn. Well, you're in the water. You see things are starting to go. You're starting to lose, compatriot. Things are going bad quickly.
Yeah, so I'm down at the bottom of the water, so I can't really see or do a whole lot, eh?
No.
Hmm.
But you hear, "Go now! Hold them off."
And you hear a high-pitched scream from Kalphus.
Yeah. Jesus.
I say just throw his. You have a wild shape.
Oh, yeah. I got
Just
one
fly
more.
up, grab Alice, and just fly away.
Fly away. Okay.
The whole point of this was to get Alice out.
Yeah, I guess I'll, God, I can't really do anything. If I can see... No, I can't even do that.
What really sucks is Alice rolled so gosh darn low. Wisdom is one of her greatest stats, and it did not pull through here for her at all.
I have a +5 to my wisdom saving throws.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess I can't really do... If I can see the dog, I guess I'll chill touch him. Through the grate. Probably a cover.
Ooh, okay.
14. Up to you if that hits.
I mean,
I forgot. I dropped my mace and I dropped my shield and I ran into the wall.
shield touch does not work. What can she do? Oh no. Well, she has to run, so she's gonna. She'll flee over towards where Galphus is. That sucks.
But you know my armor class is now 16 because I dropped my shield.
Yep.
Fear.
Dog's gonna bite. Big dog's gonna bite. Ooh. It lunges at you and bites. As it does, it misses its footing, and its leg slips into the holes in the grate. And now its attacks against it till its next turn are going to be advantaged. Alright, it's going to bite. Alright, it's biting at the damp here. 13 hit.
It does not.
Alright. He's going to lunge at you.
Or she does.
With
Disadvantage.
fury in his eyes as he was humiliated and held in place.
13.
So that second one would miss because he has disadvantage.
Yes. Does the 2 hit?
Wait. Oh, hold on. My thing's doing something weird.
18 hit?
Let's see. 18 would hit.
Okay.
Unless, yeah, 18 should hit, yeah.
So it'd be
25?
25 Yeah, and 16. Are you alive?
Should be.
Okay.
Let's see. So, yes, just barely, because I have 44 health, and that took me down to now 4 health.
Ooh, okay. I'll have her roll again because it's her turn. Okay, so Alice is no longer feared. And okay. Dumbo, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Well, I was going to, I guess, attempt to open the grate.
I mean, that's a good option. Roll strength. See if you can pry it open.
Well, what I was going to do was use both my hands, my tusks, and my trunk.
Strength.
I'm not sure if that would give me advantage or not, but
Well, you got somebody slicing at you and made 2 deep cuts into your flank, so I wouldn't say you have advantage right now. Yeah. The bolts wrench free and come loose.
and when that happens, I will use my echo. Or I go about right here, and then I'll immediately use my bonus action to swap places.
Okay.
So it shouldn't provoke opportunity of attack because I'm not even moving out. I'm just disappearing.
Yeah, but your echo moved past him.
What's that? Well, I moved him, so he was like right here. I moved him so he would go like.
Oh, okay, I got you. He wasn't running.
Like right there.
You remanifested him. Okay, got you.
Yeah,
I
and
got
then I use my bonus action to swap places. So now I would be here, here, and I would do it so like he was over the grate. So when I swap places with him, I would be already falling through like the open grate. So my point was I should be down here.
You bolted the you managed to break the bolts loose. You haven't thrown it over yet.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Next turn.
I guess. Yeah, because I already used my bonus action to do that.
Let's see. Huh. All right. So here we go. He's going dagger. I imagine that misses. Does 15 hit on Balthazar?
The rule is meet or beat, right?
Yes.
Then yes, it would hit because that meets my AC.
All right, 5. You take 5 from that.
God damn it! I just got that back.
All right, and then
Hey, dog again.
does 23 hit on I'm sure it does. All right, well, 1 force damage against Galphus.
I am now down to 17 hit points.
Alright.
Oh wait, I need to roll.
Ooh. As the other guy goes to attack you from behind, he manages to hit his friend. As you grab his wrist, redirect the blow, and he ends up stabbing his buddy between the ribs.
I had to check to see if I could hold my concentration or not.
All right. How's it going?
Wait, is this a wall right here?
Yeah.
That is a wall.
Yeah. Here, so there's no confusion. That doesn't exist. Here.
Oh, that's much better.
You're welcome. All right. Balthazar, it's your turn.
Oh, I am going to switch back to my rapier and attempt to stabby the dog.
Okay. Stabby the dog.
Goodbye.
All right. So you hit.
Fill it with holes.
Yep. With a loud yelp, it winces and begins limping on its paws and patting back and forth, eyeing you with ire. All right. Calphus, it is your turn. You can make a save to see if you're recovered from being feared.
Come on, I have a pretty good wisdom.
You beat it. Yep.
Let's pass.
You're no longer feared. I was like, we must escape here. Best chances through the grate.
I said
You did
this
at the
guy.
end of my turn, right?
Huh?
Make the saving throw at the end of my turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just wanted to make sure because I was about to chuck Alice again.
Okay.
I say, but this guy is giving us trouble.
Yes, he is.
Should have held on to him.
We're gonna die.
All right. Anything else?
Nothing I can do.
All right. Yenfo, it's your turn.
All right, so is Elephant Boy there holding up the grate, or did he kind of move it to the side?
So far you see this dog that's kind of like stuck through the grates. It's got a paw. It's trying to recover and pull up and stand on the grates. It's having a hard time. You see Dumbo and Dumbo's manifestation above you. Outside of that, you can only speculate. But you do hear footsteps and the sounds of battle going on above you, to your peripheral.
Yeah, in a water well. Okay. We're going to, I guess we'll healing word our little elephant buddy.
All right.
For 6.
All right.
You can come down now. It's cold for us.
All right. He's gonna snap back at the illusion. What's the AC on your illusion?
16.
Okay. Then he doesn't quite meet it. So he goes to snap your illusion. Your illusion manages to dodge it. And
Also, my stick would be gone by now.
yes. And I'm sure you beat that. So the wounded dog goes to bite you again. However, its attacks are very slow and lethargic due to the loss of blood and pain that it's in. Alright. Now it's the fun times.
How's this the oh god.
Mhm.
He is going to attack and cut through your manifestation and then walk up to you and raise his weapon in order to deliver a death blow. But that'll have to wait till next turn.
I was gonna say, am my character be allowed to yell out surrender?
I don't think it matters at this point. You cut his brother's arm off. He doesn't.
I
like
didn't
you
cut
very much.
I didn't cut his brother's arm off.
He doesn't. He just. You
That
held
wasn't
him.
me.
Don't think he cares.
Yeah, he's not
That was
caring.
100% you. That was not me.
Unless I get a nat 20 on persuasion.
All right. Ooh. It's still only 5 damage. All right, so you're attacked with another 5 damage, Balthazar. As you turn your attention to the dog, you hit the dog with your rapier, and as you do so, the warlock behind you slips a dagger into your ribs. And
That wasn't very nice. If you wanted to get close, all you had to do was ask.
another 5 damage as the one to your flank, this one right here, slices at you as well. How are you looking?
I am currently at 7 HP.
Oh dear God. Galphus, it's your
And
turn.
I'm still trying to stand my ground and make sure they get away, though.
Grab
All right.
Allison. I'm gonna grab Alice in one hand.
There's
All right.
no really exit though.
And then I'm going to run up to here.
This guy is the big issue here right now.
I'm going to hold up my other hand. And I'm going to straight at his face and hopefully hit with this. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at 2nd level.
All right.
Misses.
It does miss. Wait. No, yeah, you don't have pack tactics. Okay, yeah, it misses. Unfortunately.
I'm just going to grab Alice and just chuck her straight down the grate.
All right.
Through the grates. No, go.
Is the grate open at all?
As
Sorry, I'm a
you,
little
as you
confused
chuck
about that.
as you chuck Alice, Alice flies up into the air, and then she throws up her hand. And as she does so, here. Okay, what were you doing?
Chucking Alice down the grate and
All right, so Dumbo, as you realize the world's getting bigger, and as the world gets bigger, you start to fall.
tiny poop.
As you fall, you're plunged into what feels like water, murky water.
I'm tempted to suck a little bit through my trunk and put it in my mouth.
That's so gross. Yeah, it tastes like the hay you ingested earlier, but much stronger.
A little bit more like licking pennies.
Yeah.
I feel like he's slowly getting addicted to feces or something.
Yeah. All right. So, are you doing anything in for?
If I can see Galphus, I would like to try to thorn whip him down to the grate.
Yeah, you see Galphus. He's standing on the edge. As you see him, he's starting to go smaller. As you see the Fey woman above, speaking a strange language, which I think you know Sylvan, right?
I do.
Surprisingly, I don't.
Okay.
But a pseudopod will just kind of shoot out from under my robes and shoot out and wrap around him and drag him 10 feet through the grate.
All right.
My shield.
Galphus, as you make your selfless gesture and throwing, you start to shrink. And as you do so, you feel a tug as you're pulled between the spaces in the grates and down into the murky water below.
I'm now down 13 hit points.
And 4 points of piercing.
Okay.
And I lost my shield.
I just stole my lungs.
The dog, the blink dog, paws at the gates and
Oh, come on.
and teleports beneath the grates. But as it does so, it loses its footing and is plunged into the water and begins swimming and thrashing furiously.
I say we drown the blink dog.
Everybody
We need
pile!
a victory today.
All right.
We have
Everybody just
killed
throw and just jump in
nobody.
the back of the dog's back.
Yeah, let's just all pile on.
I'm wearing chainmail. I'm pretty heavy. Just jump on its back and spin it.
Oh, that definitely brings a new definition to the word dogpile.
Are you alive?
That was the most casual "Are you alive?" I've ever heard in my life.
Me?
No, Balthazar, because if not, you just
Oh.
got critted while you were tiny. I think you might have just gotten eaten by a blink dog.
Wait, me?
Yeah, bud.
What?
Wait, hold on. I looked away for 2 seconds. How am I not where I was a second ago?
You
'Cause
are.
you're in a blink dog stomach.
You're right here because
Oh.
because there's no more time to wait, so Alice basically cast a mass reduce spell on you guys. And you just got critted by a blink dog for 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Does that kill you?
That indeed does. Because I was down to 8.
You're just down. You're not dead.
No, but you are ingested by a blink dog. Can anybody no. Can anybody
Can
save him?
teleport back up. Can
Yeah.
teleport back up.
Okay. Well, you're just down inside of a blink dog. Not dead yet. All right.
I'm unconscious as his belly acid is dissolving me.
Exactly. Not a
Have to try.
You know what? I'm half
Oh my
assed
god, I can
tempted.
do something. Can
I'm half
teleport up.
assed tempted. Don't save me. You're never gonna hear about another character dying because he got ate by a blink dog again.
Can teleport
Let it
up
happen.
and heal you.
It'd be great if anyone ever saw it.
I can teleport up and heal you, and then you can stab it from the inside.
You can't heal him because you can't see him.
You can't see him, yeah.
Or run over and try to pry open. I'm willing to try. You know what? I'll jump in its stomach as well.
I don't even. You wouldn't even know he's been ingested. Honestly.
You know, I still know he's up there. So try to. I'm still
Well,
willing to come up there and look.
Well, you know my
see him.
character is extremely. You know my character is extremely stealthy, so you could interpret that as I stealthed my way out of there and just found a different exit.
I think
I just want to teleport.
Balthazar just got
Teleport.
eaten by a blink dog, guys.
Good luck.
Yeah, I think that's just how it goes today.
Oh god.
I have.
But look on the
I
bright
have
side.
Karma.
On the bright side, though, you have access to my compendium, so if you did want to try a Harrigan Barbarian, you're in the right spot. I'm just saying.
The karma of biting came full circle.
I was like, I tried to strongly suggest that disengage action.
Yeah, but I was trying to make sure everyone got away.
Yeah, so there you go.
I don't-
It's good death, honorable death.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
they weren't really alive.
You know what? You get an inspiration for getting eaten by a blink dog. That's an amusing death.
They should have saving throw.
That should allow you to recoup a level. So you should be back to level 4 with your new character. If you decide to use the inspiration for that.
Okay.
use inspiration for a level.
If your character dies, if you have an inspiration point, and your character dies, you can use it to gain a level up to the average level of the party. It should be in the rules.
Well, I mean, he technically did his job.
Yeah, I mean he selflessly sacrificed and got eaten by Blink Dog, which was equal parts cool and hilarious.
Well, what'll be more hilarious is when the reduce wears off.
Oh,
Passed by that.
yes, that's
Oh, I
yes,
think the moment of death that would happen.
yes. You know what?
Everyone's
Just
gonna be chilling.
Pinky, are you alright? Are you? Oh my god!
oh my god,
Everyone's gonna be
Zoolander.
chilling.
he's just
This
gonna
dog's
explode.
sitting in the courtyard. All of a sudden,
It's gonna explode into corpse. Just springs out of it. It's gonna be amazing. Oh god, that's so that amuses me so much. That's so great. All right, so he's gonna use his strength to pull on the gate, which was already loosened, so he gets advantaged. All right, so that bitch just pops open.
can you go ahead and make me a blank sheet so I can go ahead and start building a new character, please, Seth?
Absolutely.
Not like I got much else to do now.
Hey, well.
Are we all gonna live or are we gonna die as well?
I mean, that's yet to be determined. No. You guys, let's see. Our heroes. Edit. And Balthazar. Set changes. There you go. Like I said, those Harrigan look pretty rough. Okay. So he pops it open, that ends his turn. They're just gonna rush up. Alright. Balthazar's dead. Galphus, it's your turn.
I'm
You
going
see-
to use my channel divinity to preserve life.
On whom?
It's anybody within 30 feet of me.
Ooh.
Comes back to
I've
life.
climbed your cleric level, so I'm level 3, so 15 points that I can spread out between people.
Alright, so who you
We
healing?
can only give people up to half.
Okay. So
So
are you healing Balthazar? Well, you can't see him, can you? Does it only work on people that see, or does it heal just everybody?
oh my,
Anyone within
30 feet of
feet.
you. Oh my
we should-
god. I technically pop out and heal Balthazar.
I mean, technically you could, maybe. I think the way it's
That blink
worded.
dog just came close. That blink dog just came closer to us. The one that he's in the stomach
Yeah,
of.
I know. You could heal Balthazar, and then he would just explode out of a blink dog. Which would be pretty
At the end of the battle, they're all sitting there having a nice victory feast. I'll go to Dragonborn and just books
I'm
it out of
already
there.
checking stuff out. Just let Balthazar die and have him explode at some random point later.
Don't give
You're
her
like,
all the
no.
ammo.
You're like, no, it's too late. I'm already dead. Don't stop.
No, bring me back. Stop.
All right, so who we healing?
I need all the Dumbo, so he gets 15. Wait, time out. Yeah, that's less than half of his maximum.
So we're not
Dumbo, you get 15.
we're not healing Balthazar and doing a erupting blink dog.
If Balthazar said no, I'm not going to heal Balthazar.
All right. I don't consent to your healing.
Oh, what? So I regained 15.
Yep,
Yeah.
you regain 15 hit points.
All right.
And then, bonus action. Wing word. Dumbo.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
4.
Oh.
So you regain 7 more hit points as well.
Oh, thank God. Yenfer, it's your turn, and Alice has been going on your turn.
Time out. Yenfer, were you low?
No, I haven't been touched. I am.
Okay.
I'm
That's what I
Peachy
figured. I just wanted to make
Not
sure.
I like 37 hit points or something.
Alice, she begins to, she looks on the verge of collapse of exhaustion after using that spell. She's like, she props herself up against Yenfer, and then she lifts her hand one more time, and then faints, and she casts a mass haste spell.
All right, I will take the hint, and I'll start running with her. Try to
Doesn't
pick
that
her up
drop
as best as I can, and
Doesn't that drop concentration on the shrink?
Yeah, you guys are no
Yeah.
longer shrink.
yeah. So the dog explodes.
The dog.
Yeah. So
you hear a gross, sickly pop noise above you, and a yelp as gore spews across the grate into the water below.
so yeah, I'll pick her up because she's still tiny because I have maintained concentration on her. So I'm gonna pick her up and I'm gonna take my double dash plus haste.
All right.
Or sorry, not double dash, just dash plus haste.
All right, you guys manage to escape. As you go deeper into the sewers, you begin to see a tunnel that looks like a straight shot, and you roll nature or with advantage. Ugh.
Ugh.
Ugh. Make a wisdom check. Maybe you don't even need nature. It's a wisdom check. I feel like you would know this even if you didn't know shit about nature. It's pretty bad. But water would flow out.
It's flowing in.
Huh?
Sorry, did you say water was flowing in?
No, you're in water. You're in water, moving water. So if you follow the current of the water, you could probably find a way out.
Yeah. As we're running, do we have any way to talk to the others?
I've grabbed my shield.
Yeah, I think you dropped your shield and your mace.
Could I have grabbed any of that?
He's
For
like,
hasting
no.
out?
But everybody's haste is everybody running.
I want to grab my
I'm
stuff.
holding.
I want to grab my stuff.
All right. Well,
Then I'll run.
meanwhile, we'll do this real quick before we pause the session because we went a little bit longer than I thought because I was not anticipating that to become a fight.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I like that. All right, maybe we'll just wait here a little bit till it's dark and we can sneak out. There's a grate there. We can make this work.
Exactly. I was like, this is so easy.
Immediately attack. No.
This became so much more complicated than it had to be. All right. Sorry though. An exploding blink dog and a character dying getting eaten by a blink dog was pretty great.
I'm just sorry that you guys weren't participating today.
Yeah.
It's good. It's all good.
And there you go. So later that evening, you're escorted back to a room. It looks to be your old study, Lazarus.
Okay.
Back when you were a prince.
Now sleeping in my old study quarters.
Yes, and there with you is Iskaris. Stoner guys.
Wow. I'm only laughing because, like, we have no idea what's going on.
So you were once you tried to take over the world, huh?
Per se. I realized that this is what the Winter Court was going to come to eventually. Just a bunch of racist slaughter, and I tried to unite everyone, all of the courts under me, and obviously they weren't too happy with that, but I'll manage it one day.
Worth a shot. That would have been pretty fun.
Yeah.
Well, this should be a peaceful night. I mean, they'll probably wait till evening and
Yeah,
we can go down later.
everyone slashing swords and everything. We're just like chilling.
As you say that, oh my. Hello.
Oh no.
There seems to have been difficulties. Father would like to speak with you, Lazarus. It seems things have changed. He looks like he's trying to stifle a smile that's breaking in his face because he's like, I know you're a liar. He says, Puck says, he's like, and soon you'll be found out and then killed. But it's going to be fun to watch, he says. So, if you'll follow me, and takes you back in front of it. Are you going to follow him?
Yeah, I'll follow. Fine.
He takes you back before the king. Pandora follows with you. She's been pretty much quiet. It's like she kind of looks worried because she's been with the king for a while. Looks like they were talking, and you can see her face is worried and pale, and she looks over at Lazarus with a steely gaze of contempt.
What seems to be the problem?
It seems that Alice has made an escape. No doubt emissaries from the Autumn Court. You wouldn't have anything to do with it, would you, boy?
He was under my watch the entire time. He did not leave my presence.
We were in the study the entire time, sir.
Roll deception with advantage, because you literally have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Sorry, who's rolling, me or
I guess performance. I guess you'd roll performance, because you're doing it, but you don't have to roll deception since you're telling the truth. You have no idea what's going on. So I guess Karis performance.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Well, you did a fantastic job too, because you have to pretend, you have to put on a facade as well. So, all right.
Yeah.
So you both, yeah.
22.
Very well. So, boy, I'm gonna send Puck with you to keep you company, and you're gonna track her down and bring her to me, and then she's gonna die by your hand. He says, his eyes icing over, becoming hard and ice-like.
Nothing would suit the situation better. He says through gritted teeth.
I don't trust him alone with them. I shall go along with them and make sure he does not betray us.
Very well. King Oberon agrees. Me and Pandora have much to discuss, he says. Don't disappoint me, Lazarus. You will not get a second chance. Or should I say a third, he says, as he chuckles to himself. And relaxes back in his throne, convinced of his own superiority.
Yeah, your mercy is too much.
Yes, it is infinite. It's good that you recognize it. You may kiss my ring upon your return.
You just hear a fly on the wall. Kiss ass.
You see like an eldritch blast start to flare in his hand, and then it flickers out.
Oh, and if she makes it back to the Autumn Court, I will find you and you will die, Lazarus.
You do not make false promises, sir.
Oh, it's not a false promise, he says. I assure you, you surely will die if she makes it out of here. Because you cannot leave, he says, reassuredly.
I forgot. How are we doing stats again?
Point by.
Ah,
All right, and that's where we'll leave off. So, basically, Alice and company in the dungeons have escaped through the sewers running underneath the dungeon grates, and Lazarus has been tasked. He's been assigned a party with Karis in disguise and his cousin Puck in order to track down and bring back Alice in order to be executed. And that's what we'll leave off for next session.
Yippee!
Yeah.
Anybody got any questions, concerns, or comments? We retired a whole hour late.
Yeah, remind me to not get eaten by a blink dog.
Hey, that's on you. Just remember, when I say you should probably run, strongly suggest it. It's probably a good idea.
There was definitely a strong hint of, you can't win this.
Yes.
And in my defense, I specifically said my character was going to hold him off as long as he could.
That's true. I mean,
He did say that. He did say that.
so he did. I kind of picked up what you're putting
Valiant
down.
effort, sir.
Indeed. Second character death of CoN has been established first for this group. Alrighty. So, if you guys got any other questions or concerns, don't forget to hit me up and DM me if you got any issues you have, or if you have any ideas you want to run by for your character, maybe follow a plot hook or create a plot hook for your character. Hit me up. I'll be happy to work that in. Because this was all created off a plot hook too, by the way. So they do lead to fun things. If you guys have ideas for what you want for your character.
Right on.
Alright, guys. I'll
All
see
right,
you guys
everyone
next
have
week.
a good night.
Night, guys.
Good night.
And thanks everybody for tuning in.
Have a good
I'll
one.
see you guys next week. And don't forget to tune in on Wednesday, same time as the Wednesday group session. Tries their luck at pretty much the same thing. They're trying to break in and escape a prison as well.